I'm on the microphone. It's on till dawn. I'm gone. These suckers, they don't know my... I don't want to get demonetized, although I'm not monetized, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just walking and talking. How are you going to demonetize a guy who's not monetized? You can't. You can't monetize a demonetized monetize. Hey, what's happening, everybody? We're gonna have a great show. I got a little sidetracked. I apologize. Look at this moron's on a motorcycle driving down the bike lane. A guy just ripped through here doing about 80 miles an hour on a motorcycle. Guys, I'm gonna show you something cool that I do in New York. See a lot of celebrities. Look at this Rolls Royce right here. It's a Bentley. Look at this Bentley right here, and let's see who's driving it. It is Usher. Holy shit, that is insane. Okay, do you guys know the singer Usher? That was Usher. I guarantee it $1 million trillion. Rewind the tape. Someone rewind that tape and send me a screenshot. That was Usher. I've been doing this a long time. I've seen Ice-T, Queen Latifah. Ice-T about 80 times. Tracy Morgan. When you see the Bentleys, you see the Rolls Royces, you see the Lambos, a lot of times it's nobody, sometimes it's somebody. That was Usher. That's facts! Gina! Okay, everybody stop what you're doing. Because I want to say to Gina, Gina, thank you so much for always being so supportive in your chats, in my comment section. I don't know if you heard any of that. Gina, I read all your comments. I'm so grateful and thankful to you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, Gina's a super regular in the comment section. Okay, guys, we're gonna... I've had a long day already. I still got a ways to go, but I'm gonna take time out of my schedule to drop by here, and we're going to go to St. Patrick's Cathedral right now. I really wish that Kevin Butler would have sent me a picture of his doggy Little. I got off with those guys, CJ and Rondo. What a bunch of nice guys. I finished the live with Joe. I went and made a guest appearance on her show. Very nice woman. And then I just got back on, but before I did, I called Rev to see if he had pictures. I also called, I checked my email, my Instagrams, my Facebooks. So usually I'd have a picture right there. So we're going to go without the picture today, but I'll be happy if someone sends me a picture, or if Kevin Butler sends me a picture of his dog Little. I will be very, very happy to post the picture on my show tomorrow. We're walking here. Guys, we're just headed right down the street here. We're going to go to St. Patrick's Cathedral. I'm going to give you a tour of St. Patrick's Cathedral, dedicated to Kevin Butler and his beautiful puppy, who we've all been praying for. And sometimes the prayer is the blessing. Sometimes the prayer is the blessing. Rhonda's very, very nice. She got like 14 gimbals in her backpack. I never seen nothing like it. I barely have one gimbal in my backpack. She got 14. I guarantee you she ain't never running out of battery. Yesterday I had a really great live going. I was in Times Square with Fernando. and Manifest was playing the drums, and my damn camera died. If you were on the live yesterday, the kid playing guitar actually hit me up. I gave him my number. He hit me up, and I'm going to try to get him some work because I thought he was brilliant and nice. It's a beautiful day in New York City. Ladies everywhere. Hey, girl. We're going to hit 7th Avenue here. Then we'll, when we hit 6th, we'll do the whole Rockefeller Center and all that. And then, next thing you know, we're at St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's a beautiful day. They typically have a mass. I think the mass is at 5 o'clock. So we'll maybe see a mass. We're just walking and talking. We're just cruising around in my automobile. At the wheel. Guys, want to know what they're filming out here? You look for the signs. You like the Hamptons? The project name is Hampton Joe's. Oh, Joe S. is he's the guy in charge. If you want to know who's on the movie, when they're shooting, blah, 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 you call the guy. The location manager, Joe S. But the name of the show is called The Hamptons. I don't know anything about the Hamptons. But they're going to be filming right here Tuesday through Wednesday. And they usually shoot early in the morning, 6 a.m. to 11. So they come out here and they shoot. You'll see, I used to see stuff for The Sopranos, Oz. I still see SVU, The Equalizer with Queen Latifah. That's why she's on the show all the time. We're just walking. If you guys want to see, you come to New York and you want to know where they're filming, all you got to do is look at the street poles. That's a Boogie Bob exclusive. And it's not just there. They're all over the city. You'll see them. Like the one right across the street there on that sign. However, that's orange, so it's probably the same shoot. And then it's there. They'll have it all the way down the block because they need to post it legally. Trust me, they're not posting it because they're your friend. They're posting it because they legally need to post it. Because there'll be trucks and trailers and movie stars out here. Does anybody know what the Hamptons is? Arjan, God bless you, my friend. You guys are going to see Arjan on my show very soon. Very soon. He's home and we're all very grateful and happy. He worked really hard. He deserves everyone's admiration and respect. We're just walking here. Next stop, Radio City Music Hall. Arjan went to the ER last night. Well, let's see. You and I talked like 12, so it must have been after that. I'm so sorry, brother. God bless you. I'd love it if you guys would put the red hearts in the air for Arjan. Terrific kid. I went to his hospital and I brought strippers with me. And I didn't know him that well, so I brought 5 strippers. 3 girls and 2 boys. I didn't know what he preferred. All right. It's a beautiful day. It's hot, but it's a very nice breeze. Oh, look at those red hearts, Arjan. You are loved. Guys, we're going to be headed over here to the most beautiful church in America. Certainly one of them. St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to give you a tour. So if you have a friend who's never been to New York or they've always been interested in seeing the church, share the live now, and we'll invite them on our tour. Okay, this is a big mistake that a lot of people make right here, like she's getting ready to. See, that's a crosswalk there, but there isn't one on this side. You ain't supposed to cross right here. This is why I got hit by that car that time. Almost had to beat up the driver. So, me and her are gonna be scofflaws. We're gonna break the law. We're gonna just do it. I'm breaking the rules here. Guys, if you don't know, this is 6th Avenue. That way is downtown. World Trade Center, Madison Square Garden, Empire State Building. That's uptown. Central Park is, we're on what, 49th or 50th? Central Park is just a couple blocks that way. And this, my friends, is the world famous Radio City Music Hall, home of the Rockettes and the Christmas extravaganza. Look who they got here. Barry Manilow. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. Mandy in the Dark. Something, something, something. I don't know. And Billy Joel. Billy Joel's here too. Attention customers. Biometric identifiers collected at this location. Biometric identifiers. That's some CIA bullshit right there. Look at this. Billy Joel at the Garden. Well, this ain't the Garden, my friend. Billy Joel has been playing the Garden for 50 years and sells it out every time he does. I'm in a New York state of mind. Now we're just walking. Oh my God, I can't believe that Glenn Hansard and Marquita Erglova. Can you believe that Glenn Hansard and Aglerva Glovica and Carlos Vives? If I could just get tickets. So I really want to take his necklace and loosen it up. It looks like he's choking to death. Come on, bro. Is he choking or is he singing? All right, I'm being stupid. Being stupid. We're going to have fun when we get to St. Patrick's. walking here. Guys, I did my new intro and I asked you who needs to go because it's getting a little long. And so far, most of the people say Mike Bloomberg. Let me know who needs to go. Get in the comments of the video because I'm kicking a couple people out of here.
You are about to witness the greatest show in the world.
I've got 18 superstars on here.
Congratulations on all you're doing.
Love you, Boogie Bob.
Oh, I love you.
Boogie Bob. Got the filming in the box. Boogie Bob. Boogie Bob. Go to YouTube and Julio with the flow. Represent
Julio ain't going nowhere.
Harlem.
Yeah, bless you, bless you. Yeah, I promise.
Boogie Bob.
That's Boogie Bob.
I love you forever. Don't get no love in the house. Straight cool with my man Boogie Bob.
Muhammad Ali ain't going nowhere. Snoop ain't going nowhere. And Rakim ain't going nowhere. Pam ain't going nowhere.
I'm not joking, girlfriend. Thank you. I love you, Pam. Hi, the Boogie Bob.
I love you. You look as beautiful as the day I first saw you. God bless you.
A couple people said get rid of civil.
That was the best show I've ever been to, and I've seen them all. I love this, brother. You've got New York in down the palm of your hair. And guess what? I'm going to the after party. That's right. I'm going to holler at every shorty in the building.
Oh my gosh, all that for nothing?
What's poppin'?
Where is the, I added Joey Ramone. Maybe it's not on here. All right, I added Joey Ramone, Mike Bloomberg. I keep getting people that want me to put Hugh Jackman in, and I love Hugh Jackman, but the video's not great. You gotta have a decent video. It's a little shaky. Who else did I add recently? The problem is that my intro should be 30 seconds. It's already like a minute and a half. You can't have a 4-hour. You can't have a 4-hour intro. Because then it's like an intro and an outro. By the way, guys, right there, Rockefeller Center. Look at all the American flags. It's because it's Memorial Day. How beautiful is that? I'm going to cover that after I leave St. Patrick's. St. Patrick's is very important to me because our dear friend Kevin Butler lost his puppy. Little has passed away, and we're going to go over here and we're going to light a candle for Little and for Kevin. I think 1 million people walk by here a day and no one appreciates the beauty of this. But look at this. It's this beautiful picture. It's a mother holding her child. This is it's this huge, this is not, it's a big metal thing, right? And but look at this. It's a beautiful picture, except the baby's got a penis, an erect penis over here. Can I get demonetized for this? Maybe. But it's funny because the penis, all the paint is off because people have been touching it for so long. It's still a very beautiful piece. I don't know the year of it. I don't know anything about it, but I think it's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's right here at 45 Rockefeller Plaza if you want to come check it out. It's just a beautiful, understated piece. All right. It's a baby with a penis. I could have been demonetized, but I'm not monetized anyway, so let them have at it. It's art. If we were in Texas right now, they would be ripping it down. By the way, I'm from Texas, so don't anybody start thinking I'm bashing Texas. That needs to be banned. They're banning books everywhere. I think Montana just banned cross-dressers from reading nursery tales because they're trying to say they're indoctrinating our children. Come on, bro. Just remember that half of these GOP guys who are complaining like dick. They like dick. Let me put it out. They cannot go up and tell their constituents I like dick. Guys, we're here. This is 5th Avenue. This is St. Patrick's Cathedral here. The spires, the spears, the towers are 221 feet tall. They have over 300 weddings a year here. So don't be surprised if there's not a wedding that just ended or is going on right now.
I ripped it in like November, December, but I was like so pissed. I just like got on my toes to let it go and like not do it.
Does anybody remember this guy's name? My homeless friend here's name. Is it Marvin? I don't want to ask him because I always feel bad, but this is one of my regulars. I tell him he's the second best looking man in Manhattan. I've been feeding this guy for over a decade. Watch this. Does anybody know where the second best looking man in Manhattan is at? Anyone?
He's standing up.
It's me. It's me. Where's the best looking man in Manhattan? Is he sitting down?
Well, that's you.
What's up, Playboy? I love you, brother.
Oh,
Say hi to my guys, because they always ask about
Man,
you.
listen,
No, you better take that. You better take
I
that.
don't want no trouble with
I came over here for you. You want to get in a fist fight in front of St. Patrick's?
No, I
Come on,
donated
player.
back.
Say
Listen,
hi to your
How
fans.
you doing, Mr. Camera? It's so good to see this gentleman.
Brother, you got the
Yes.
umbrella out here? That means it's hot.
Yeah, I got to stay. You know, I don't want to get dehydrated, even though I got water and nice juice. But I feel great. I couldn't find my blood pressure medicine, but I must be don't need it.
But how many smiles do you give out a day over here?
Must
Look
be
at the smile on this
150.
brother right here.
150.
People love you,
it's
brother.
all natural.
I feel you. That's why I say,
Listen,
next
I
to
like
Billy D.
that.
Williams,
What's that about?
that's
What-
Golden State. That's the Warriors. You don't know nothing about them Warriors.
No, I don't.
You probably a damn Knicks fan.
No, I always like the Lakers.
Oh, you're a Laker fan. All right, so you just whooped my ass in the championship. So that's
I
the
didn't see
problem.
it. You know, that's the
Yeah.
only time I like to watch the games, and when it comes to the playoffs and
Me too.
football too.
Me
But I
too.
think they give it their best.
Watch when you can. That's what I say.
All right.
God
I
bless
see
you, Playboy.
soon.
It's so good to
Take
see
care
you.
of
You
yourself,
stay out of
too.
trouble. Take your damn heart pressure medicine,
Yes,
your blood
I
pressure
will.
medicine. All right. This guy here has a golden retriever. And look at his dog. Breaking his silence. This is about a golden retriever. There's a lot of writing. I'm not sure what he's
Go fund me later too.
He's got a
I was raped in the
GoFundMe.
New York Seminary, raped in the New
Oh,
York
okay. He was
Seminary.
raped.
Criminal card for retiring royally. I'm on Social Security, 275.
He was raped by a
week.
priest.
We went all the way to Rome on the papal nuncio's instruction, only to be told to mail in the 40 years of documents, only to come back to Ithaca, New York, and a property pimp who was paid every month put my life's work into the Ithaca government. We're starting from scratch.
Well, first of all, brother, I'm sorry for what you went through.
Thank you, sir.
That's for you and the doggy.
Thank you. Where are you visiting from?
From about 3 blocks that way. I live right on 48th Street.
Well,
And I know this picture because this is up by St. John's on 119th
as well. Thank you,
or
sir.
something.
That was done by Timothy Schultz, Canadian sculptor.
The first time I saw it, I got out of a cab to go help
Where are
him.
you visiting from? Excuse me. 1 second.
No problem.
From New York.
He's hustling.
Oh, you're
He's
from
hustling.
New
He's
York.
getting his
Well,
money.
I'm originally from Staten Island. I've lived in every borough, and Michael Bloomberg was ordered to house me in 2011. He didn't. I won a 40-month rent strike, but not before washing the body
Oh,
of a
this guy.
next-door neighbor at 122nd and Malcolm, Lenox Avenue, from a guy who
I'm going to slide out while he's talking to them. He was raped in seminary, I'm assuming by a priest. And now he's got a fight with Bloomberg about housing. I gave him a 5. I don't typically, but I was interested to hear his story. And I wish I had some singles with me today. This guy has been reading here for decades. I have helped this guy 1,000 times. He reads. I've never seen him not reading. He'll read and read and read, and now he's got pigeons climbing all over his books. And I've been supporting this guy for the longest time. I hopefully will have something for him when we come out of here. But candles ain't free, bro. You got to buy the candles. So let's go in and buy a couple candles. Guys, the first thing you do when you walk in here, you take the hat off. Don't be one of these creeps trying to walk around here with a hat on. It's a church. See, like this guy, this moron. It's a church, so I took my hat off. You heard me, you heard me. Take your hat off. There's a hat, there's a hat. This guy walking at me right here, his hat's in his hand. And his hat's in his hand. So guys, we came, take your hat off, Playboy. We came during a service, which is absolutely fine. I actually believe the service just ended. I know all these guys, so let's go in. What's up, Leia? How are you? What am I unzipping? Everything? I got nothing good in here. Come on in. Got another one here if you want. Nothing good. Thank you. Mass is ended. Go in peace. Guys, candles are $2 a piece, although most people just steal them. It'd be very nice if you were to pay for your candles. Guys, we're at St. Patrick's Cathedral. I'm going to take you on a tour now. I'll do the outside and then maybe introduce you to the priest. This is a view. The organ you hear is right there. I'll show you that in a few minutes. When we do our loop, we'll come back and we'll light the candles. This is considered the largest Catholic church in America. It's very loud in here, so forgive me if you can't hear me. Absolutely, Joe Hernandez. We're going to light a candle for our servicemen and women as well. It holds about 5,000 people, so when church ends, there's a lot of this going on. I'm gonna light the candle after our tour. If you're just tuning in, hi Pineapple. If you're just tuning in, hi Brooklyn. We're doing this for our dear friend Kevin Butler, who lost his beautiful dog, Little. We prayed for Little. John is taking Little home, and we're going to pray that God wraps his arms around Kevin Butler, his entire family, as well as Little. And we're going to start the tour now. The first thing you run into when you get here is a searching. They're going to search every bag. This is a tourist destination, and it would be certainly high on the list of terrorists or people who want to do harm to America's reputation. So he's going to search every bag that comes through. The next thing you're going to see is the communal holy water. Now this was shut down for the whole pandemic. There was none of these were out. Didn't have any holy water. Typically, if you enter a Catholic church, you're going to tap your finger, get some water, and then you do the sign of the cross. And but because of pandemic, they didn't want everybody touching communal water. Over here, you're going to see candles. You're going to see candles all over the place. They do over 1 million candles here a year. Now, if you were to stack these candles end to end, that would be taller than the state. I made that up. Okay, I made that part up, but there is 1 million. I was going to say something crazy. Here's the cutest baby in the history of the world. Look at this little baby. How cute. I made the part up about stacking it up. Okay, now when you take my tour, we always go to the right. This is the gift shop. It's a really teeny tiny gift shop, but they have crucifixes and all kinds of really pretty stuff in here, very reasonably priced. You can also buy empty bottles, little plastic bottles, and you get them over here. Most of these people don't even know that you can buy the holy water bottles here, and you come here and you literally fill up your bottles. Come on, lady, you're in line and you're texting. You literally fill up your bottles of holy water right here. Now, these people are just doing it so they can do the sign of the cross, but I have seen so many people come and actually fill up jugs. Fill up a jug of that water. It's holy water. Okay, there's 22 of these separate altars. 22 separate altars. Each one has a place for you to kneel. They don't put the soft stuff down because they don't want you kneeling here all day. You can get your candles. Remember, candles. $2. But I got a special today. 3 for $5. 3 for $5. Tell them Leroy sent you. 3 for $5. Each one of these has its own saint. Some people like the saint, pray to Saint Christopher. Some like Saint Patrick. I like Saint Jude. And this one will have a sign over here. He's at the sign now. It'll say who the saint is and what you're praying for him for. This is Saint Anthony. It'll tell you where he's from, what year, the prayer to say to Saint Anthony. And I'm going to assume, well, there's a statue, but I'm going to assume that's Saint Anthony right there. 22 separate altars, and each has its own design. This is Saint John the Evangelist. And they'll have a statue. And they all have these beautiful lighted, where light from outside can get in. It's beautiful. So wonderful that they even thought of that. Natural lighting is even better than the lighting that they use. This is Saint Elizabeth. Saint Elizabeth was for the children. And I know that because there she is, but in all of her statues that you see of her, there's always a child. There's a child, and over here there's a child. It's quite beautiful. In the background there is many children. Beautiful. Again, 22 altars. This is St. Rose of Lima. Now, I'm a great Christian, but I don't know nothing about St. Rose of Lima. But if I did want to know, first of all, look at all this beautiful marble. It's absolute intricate. It's just gorgeous. Hundreds of years old. Feast date is the 23rd of August. God our Father, St. Rose, for the love of you, gave up everything to devote herself to a life of penance. By the help of her prayers, may we imitate her selfless way of life on earth and enjoy the fulfillment of your blessings in heaven. How beautiful is that? Here they're living a little lavish. They got the blue glass. They ain't playing around with the clear glass over here. This is if you're bougie. You're bougie. All right, keep it going. Monster pillars hold this up. These gigantic pillars hold up that magnificent roof. And it's just fantastic. Over here's some of my favorite stuff in the whole church. By the way, the homeless come in here and sleep. They're never turned away. You're going to see a lot of times you'll see homeless guys just laying here sleeping. These depict the crucifixion of Christ. Now, a lot of churches have these, but these are absolutely stunning. They're inset into the wall. They're all three-dimensional, and each one tells a story. Jesus speaks to the daughters of Jerusalem. You see the woman and her child. Most of the real poignant, sad ones have the children hiding, crying as this man is crucified by the Roman soldiers. The whole story of this crucifixion travels around the church. This is when Christ fell for the third and final time. You see the guy. Get up. Here's where they stripped him of his clothing and tried to strip him of his dignity. But they didn't understand they couldn't do that. Take his clothes, but you can't strip him of his dignity. Here is probably the hardest one to watch. It is Christ as this guy takes a hammer down behind his head to slam the nail into Christ's hands. Over here, so realistic, they had to tie his feet to the board. You see him tying the rope. Again, people turning their heads in disbelief and crying as this man wrestles Christ's arm. Very, very sad. Very sad. Then here they have the life-size popes and saints. This is Saint Bonaventure. Over here is Alphonse Liguori. These are life-size statues all the way up the wall. It's quite beautiful. Now they have 100,000 pieces of stained glass window in here. And if you look, each piece tells a story. I'm going to show you some really cool stained glass in a minute, but everywhere you look, every arch is stained glass. Each panel depicts a different story. Each panel. There's 7 or 8 stories just in that piece alone. This ain't the fake stained glass. These are real works of art worth tens of millions of dollars. These are what I call the King Kong doors, because look at how big these doors are. How big you gonna have to be to walk through that door, Playboy? Again, lots of communal water. If you want to get the holy water here, this is what makes most churches tick, is the baskets. This is where they're gonna send around for donations. A church cannot run without donations. Churches in America are tax exempt, so they don't pay no taxes. Whatever they get, they get. This particular church helps a lot of homeless and has lots of programs to feed people. There's St. Bernard. St. Bernard's kind of handsome. The rest all have beards, they're all scraggly. St. Bernard, he's a player. And over here is St. Anselm. That's a typical saint. You see the beard? He's chilling. You're like, what's poppin'? This guy, if he was alive today, he'd have an Instagram page, guaranteed. This is a separate church. You got your own little church, your own little pews. If you have a family member who dies and you want to have this part of the church, you can. You can absolutely have a service in here as well. Come, you see all the flowers and stuff on the altar. It's quite beautiful. I believe there's another mass going to be going on at 6 o'clock. Now, I have a friend who's actually buried inside of this church. Terrence Cardinal Cook. Now, give me a second, and let's see if I can't find him here. I really want to share that picture with you. Give me a second. I met Terrence Cardinal Cook when I was growing up in Turkey. He was stationed over there, so was my father, and I became friends with him and have a beautiful picture together with him, and I hope to show it here in a second. It just takes me a while sometimes. I have so much stuff in my phone under celebrities. He's a celebrity, so he'd be under celebrities. Give me a second. There's celebrities, and there is, see, I bring receipts. I never say it if I can't back it up. That is Cardinal Terrence Cook holding me in his arms. You see a little cute Boogie Bob, little tiny Boogie Bob right there. Terrence Cardinal Cook showing me love and kindness, and just beautiful. Look at my little boots. I grew up pretty poor, so 60 years later I remember those boots. Anyways, that's I don't know who the dude is grabbing my butt. I don't know him, but that's Terrence Cardinal Cook. And that is Terrence Cardinal Cook. He's actually buried in this church below, and I'll take you and show you that in a second. Remember I told you there's 22 different altars in here. Why do we have 46 people in here? It should be 8,000. That's fine. I don't care. I'm just trying to share this beauty with everybody. This, you could literally sit here all day and look at those stories. Here's a guy begging Christ for something. And all these beautiful stories of the stained glass. Here's another altar. This particular one is, we're going to find out right here. St. Andrew. St. Andrew. That's him. Again, this is Mother Teresa of Calcutta. She dedicated her entire life to helping the lepers, people that were so sick that no one would go near them. She would hug them and bathe them and clean them. She became a saint. Absolutely beautiful. This is one of her relics. They have a lot. It's like a museum in here. They have a lot of really cool pieces. This is a relic of Saint Teresa. You see it? She gave up every worldly possession. Even here, she's barefoot, and you can see her feet are horrible. Probably never had a shoe on in her life. It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Now, you see a line right here? This line is because they're doing confessions today. It's been a very long time since I was at confession. In fact, if I went in, there's a very good chance it would blow up. Over here, guys, you have your option. Put your card in. $10, $25. This is where the big boys play, $50. Put your card in, you ain't got to do nothing. Do boop, $50, taken off. That is the St. Patrick's Cathedral, whatever the heck it is. I can't read it. One of the things that impresses me most about this church is the woodwork. Everywhere in here is just beautiful. It's one thing to carve a statue, it's a whole other thing to work with wood. And this wood is hundreds of years old. It's absolutely stunning, and I'm going to show you some really cool things they did with this wood. Over here is a confessional. We're going to go inside now and listen to what this lady did wrong. Come on, let's go in. All right, let me be stupid. Hi, ma'am. I'm Boogie Bob. Can I please sit in here and you tell us what you did wrong? Not cool. Not cool. But confessional, the line will not go down. They don't do it every day. So, remember I said about the wood? Look at this. Guys, look at this. All these woods have statues carved into it. Here's a beautiful angel with wings. It's a... Let's see if I can't get the light going. No, that's camera off. There's the light. It's an angel holding an angel. It's cherubs, beautiful cherubs. It's all carved in wood. How amazing is that? Okay, this is behind the scenes. This is a Boogie Bob behind the scenes. This is typically where the priest gives the communion, breaks the bread of Christ, the body of Christ, the blood of Christ, the wine. He'll do it here at this altar here, but he usually gives the Mass way up front up there. It's a very long thing. I'm going to show you some more cool stuff in a second. This is my favorite statue in the whole building. This is Christ laying in his mother's arms. He has been crucified and is deceased. Well, how do we know that? How do we know he's been crucified? Well, we know that because if you look close, you'll see the nail holes in his feet. You'll see the nail marks where his feet. You'll see the nail marks in his hands. You'll see the spear mark in his ribs where he was stabbed by the Roman soldier. And this is absolutely beautiful. Right here it's quite rough, but when you get down here, the feet with hundreds of millions of people over the years touching them, these are like pearls. They're so beautiful and just very, very nice. Such a detailed statue. Even her feet have nails. It's beautiful, beautiful piece. It's a stunning, world famous statue. Okay. Now we have another altar. This is really ornate and big. Now this one's important to me. This is Saint Elizabeth. But this is why I like this one. They just did a full restoration of this entire church. It took several years. All this stuff was a dark, ashy gray. It's on 5th Avenue. You know how many horse and buggies kicked up dirt? How many cars and diesel trucks and how many just soot and filth. They closed this church down, and well, they left it open, but they closed sections down, and they would go here with a damn toothbrush and spotless. You can see it's absolutely spotless. But what they decided to do to show you the 200 years of soot and silt is they left some of the stained glass absolutely opaque. It's got 165 years of dirt on those windows and you can barely see through them. And over here on the other side, they actually cleaned some and left some, and I'm going to show you how they did that. Remember I said you have a church inside of a church? Well, this is a real church inside of a church. You cannot film back here. So I'm going to do it really quickly. They're going to tell me at some point not to film back here. There's actual mass going on in there right now, usually for a loved one. Most people don't know this, so you're going to get a Boogie Bob tour right now. This is where the bodies are. My friend is buried right through those doors, and they all have name tags on them. I can't see from here which one is Cardinal Cook, but they all have they're buried right down the steps there. I actually have a friend, Cardinal Cook, buried right down there. Prayers for the deceased archbishops, bishops, and priests of New York. Get buried right down here. Got some cool stuff coming up here, so stick around. Don't forget, we're going to be lighting candles in a second. This is St. Louis. Where's the arch? Where's the giant arch? St. Louis. And now, that dude might be St. Louis right there. But that is Michael the Archangel. Now, you think of angels as, oh, they're my friends, they're my buddy. Not this guy. This guy he's going to come around during Armageddon. You're going to see Michael the Archangel leading the army right next to Jesus. And he's got a spear in his hand, and you don't want no part of that, bro. That is St. Michael the Archangel. He don't play around. Remember what I said about the windows? Look at how beautiful. Then they kind of clean those, and they didn't clean them at all. This is 160 years of soot. This is what it looks like cleaned. Remember, each one is a person. That looked like Archangel Michael right there. Spear. Each one is its own person, its own story. Everything in here is a story. Lazarus. I don't know any others. Oh, Noah. Where's Noah? Let's look for the ark. This right here, and I always forget his name, but I'm going to show it to you in a second. It's over there. This is all hand-done beads, stonework, and I'm going to show you him in a second. I'll read you his name and everything. Someone's standing over there, but this was his artifact. It's behind bulletproof glass. You ain't getting that out of there. It's solid gold. It's full of rubies and what have you. But you can come in here. His name is Charbel, I think. I can't remember. You can come in here and kneel and pray to Charbel. All of these are hundreds of thousands and thousands of tiles. These really sharp, nice tiles. But if you look back, it looks like a picture. It's not. It's all hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tiles. And his name is Saint Charbel. I can't remember. I'll tell you right now. Saint Charbel Mapuche. I believe, I googled it one time. I believe he died for like 40 days. I can't remember, so don't quote me. Do not quote me. But there are people who will come all the way from the Middle East to pray to Charbel. That's a fact. Sorry. These are also confessionals, but these are not open today. Oh boy. They're getting ready to start a mass.
May 28th is Pentecost Sunday. Just a couple of announcements. The Father's Day Spiritual Bouquet is available at the Parish House, located at 14 East 51st Street. You and your intention will be remembered at the Father's Day Masses at St. Patrick's Cathedral. And the second announcement is after the second reading today, there is a sequence, and you can follow along.
There's going to be a lot of cool things I won't be able to show you right up front because I'll look like a moron in front of everybody there. I don't want to do that. This is a pipe organ here. This is the small one. The large one is over here. This is the latest one to be interned here. This is Cardinal John O'Connor. He was a big shot here. And God bless him. Typically, I'll take you in front and show you the Mass. I can still get a seat over there if you like, but like to infringe on anyone else trying to pray. I'll be here for about 2 minutes just to show you what it's like. They need to work on his microphone. In my prayers, what I have done and what I have failed to do. They definitely need to work on his mic. Now he's going to speak. You'll be able to hear him fine. Keep it moving because I do want to light a candle for our dear friend Kevin Butler. This is one of my favorite pieces in here. Somebody left this. If you're familiar with the Shroud of Turin, the Shroud of Turin is a shroud, piece of cloth that some claim has the face of Christ on it. Whether it's real or forged, it's couple thousand years old, but that is the picture. Now that's done in mosaic tile, but that is the picture from the Shroud of Turin. This one is more, it's got some flavor. Got Africans here, Asians here. Christianity is not white. It's supposed to be for everybody from every nation and every country. Look at these beautiful statues. Most people don't even notice because there's so much going on. Look at this. They all have their own expressions. Everyone is different. Highlighted by the skylight. This is St. John the Baptist, who baptized Christ. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. People get in my comments, Boogie Bob, you're wrong. More confessionals. She's wearing a damn bra. She's wearing a negligee in church. I ain't hating on her, but come on, bro. This is St. Bernard. I showed you earlier. It's the only one in here without a beard. Youngster. And then the very last one. By the way, guys, I want to let you know this is a tourist attraction. So you are allowed to walk and film and take pictures during Mass. This is something that I'm not doing. It's something that every single human being in here is doing. You're allowed to come through anytime you want, even when there's weddings going on. This one right here, he's the one I pray to. I mean, Jesus is my guy, but I do got St. Jude on speed dial. St. Jude's my guy. You're like, come on, Boogie Bob, you can't be serious. Well, I can be. I've had this that I got here 30 years ago. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. St. Jude, and on the back is St. Patrick's. I ain't new to this, I grew to this. I've been here a long time, Playboy. That is St. Jude. How beautiful is that? He's standing there, looking up with the light shining down on his face. Just beautiful. We're going to light some candles now. Guys, don't come here and steal candles. That ain't cool. There's my candle money. It's $2 a piece, but I'm getting 3 for $5. I'm doing the old 42nd Street shuffle. 3. 1, 2, 3. That one, my friends, is for Kevin Butler and his little puppy Little. This is for you. This one here is for you. This one is for all of our beautiful men and women who have given their lives and given their time and their love for all of us around the world. Boom. You're going to take a stick. You're going to light the stick. Kevin Butler and Little. This is for you. If you're watching this, this is you. And if you're watching this and you have ever donned the uniform, or a loved one has donned the uniform, and you went, even though you didn't go to Vietnam, I didn't go to Vietnam, but my dad did. I was there. In my childhood, my dad was there. Heavenly Father, I ask you to please at this time wrap your beautiful arms around our dear friend Kevin Butler and his beautiful doggie. Thank you for giving them to each other so that they could share a bond that most people who don't have a precious animal even know exists. The bond between you and your dog is that of a father and his child, and it will never be broken just because one of you leaves us early. I promise you, Kevin, you and Little will run. You will run in these beautiful flowers in heaven, and you will have each other forever. Just remember those beautiful times you shared, and be grateful that you were the one who blessed his life as he blessed yours. This one is for everybody in the sound of my voice. I ask the Lord to wrap his beautiful arms around you, your friends, your family, your neighbors. Help you with your dreams, your goals. Help you with your regrets, your achievements. There will be many more achievements, many more loves. If you lost a love, there's another one down the block. Trust me, Boogie Bob knows. Ask the Lord to forgive you for your sins. Because in my belief, the Lord died on the cross for our sins so that we can be forgiven. And God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that he who believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. That's John 3:16. I didn't make it up. I read it in the book. Even if you don't believe, I ask God to grab you by the arms and love you. I am a walking miracle, folks. I should not have been here. I should have been dead many, many years ago or in prison, and the Lord has set me free. And this last one, I want to thank everyone who's ever fought for what they felt was right for the country, for your family, for the loved ones. I don't believe in war, but I believe in the concept of loving each other and fighting for each other in a cause of goodness, greatness, and kindness. And I know war has nothing to do with kindness unless you're actually helping someone. I hate war. I pray there's never another war, but I thank every man, woman, and young person who ever put on that uniform to help us to live the lifestyles that we live. At this time, I want to thank every person watching this. I pray that you have a beautiful day. I ask that I gave you a walk. I walked for an hour. All I ask of you is that you're kind and nice to someone else. Maybe you pick up the phone and call someone and tell them you love them. I want to thank all of our veterans. I want to thank all of our family of veterans. All the mothers, wives, daughters, sons, cousins, uncles, and non-veterans. I want to say I'm sorry, Kevin Butler. I feel your pain. It just absolutely breaks my heart for what you're going through, because I've been through it so many times, and so many of us in here have as well. I want to thank you for taking this tour of St. Patrick's Cathedral. I pray that you had a good time. God bless you. Let's get out of here. You out? Let's get out of here. We've had 3 popes give mass here. 3 separate popes have given mass here, including Pope Francis. And this Pope, I forget this dude's name. It's Pope Benedict. And Pope John II. If you guys want to follow St. Patrick's on any other platforms, this thing will recycle, but it's at St. Patrick's. Any of that. If you want to get a better tour, mass schedule Monday through Friday, 7, 7:30, 8, 12, 12:31, and 5:30. That was mass. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed giving it to you. Now, I'm going to do my very best not to call anyone a douchebag.
No.
I'm not going to do it. Now, I can't promise it, but I'm going to try really hard not to. I think it's the right thing to do. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to charge up my phone. Everywhere I go, ladies are looking at me. It's a curse. A lot of you guys are like, man, I wish I was Boogie Bob. No, it's a curse. Having beautiful women throw themselves at you. Guys, I'm not just a piece of meat. I mean, I am a piece of meat, but I'm not just a piece of meat. Give me a second here. I'm hooking up my battery so that we can get you guys going. I'm putting my hat back on because I don't wear a hat in church, bro. It was everything I could do not to call people douchebags in church for wearing the hat. Okay, guys, give me a second here. There we go. That is Atlas. I see people come by all the time and go, look, Mom, Apollo, you're wrong. That's Atlas. Atlas had the weight of the world on his shoulders. Atlas shrugged. Atlas is holding the world on his shoulder. Look at Atlas's six-pack. Atlas is pretty fine. If I was a woman, I would think Atlas was pretty fine. All right. Before I go on my tour, I do want to talk about something that really, really affected me in life. Before the pandemic, I always had money, pockets full of money, and that's because of the businesses I owned. A lot of it, I had cash every day. I don't no more. In fact, today I think I have maybe 50 bucks. It's all 5, so I don't carry, I never have cash, ever. So it feels weird having money in my pocket. The pandemic came along and I was in Central Park. This is 52nd. It's only 5 more blocks, 7 more blocks that way, Central Park. I was in Central Park filming all day, and the whole time I was there, I was thinking, hey girl. I was thinking, hey girl. The whole time I was there, I was thinking, man, I'd like to help that person. Man, after 30 years of giving out money to help people, just to buy a hamburger or a sauce, a hot dog. Again, I say, hey girl, stop it, Mom. You better stop it. Look at the little doggy. Oh my God, look at that little doggy. Alright. And I couldn't help anyone. And I felt really bad. I was praying on it. I said, Lord, please put me in a position to help someone. All these people out here needing help, and I'm walking by and I can't help nobody. I was really depressed about it. I walked from 59th Street right down this sidewalk, right here, with my head down, feeling horrible, and I got right there, right about there, literally right there. I looked down, $50 bill, crumpled up right there. This was not a coincidence. I don't walk around feeling down and sad that I don't have any money to help people. This one time that I can remember doing that, I was taking it really hard. I walked by, and there's a damn $50 bill. Right there. The Lord gave me that $50 bill, and I couldn't go buy stuff with it. I knew that I had to help people. Now, if you get a chance, I have that video somewhere. It was a shocking, jaw-dropping experience. Rev, I hope that we can dig that video up and put it up, because I'm sure it's not up on the new channel. It's called Boogie Bob $50 bill, and it was really something. I did a live for like 3 hours. Okay, I gotta avoid this guy because I already gave him the $5. This guy says he was raped by a Catholic priest in the seminary. Take care of yourself. All right, buddy. God bless. He says my name is Jeff now. Bruh, when do you get off? 6 o'clock? 6:30.
I got a treasure ride picking me up.
I feel you. God bless you, player. God bless your family. Your daughter. You got a daughter. I think it was a daughter.
Listen, you just keep shooting that camera.
You know I do, baby. You know I do.
Remember, 2 handsome guys in New York.
Yeah, number 1.
One on 48th Street.
That's what you remember.
Brooklyn.
One on 48th and one on 50th. God bless you, Playboy. That's Billy D. Williams. I call him Billy D since the day I met him. You got the whole Billy D thing. The smile. It's the smile that gets the ladies. I know it. All right, Playboy. We've had a bet going on for years of who's better looking. Now, ladies, come on. I think it's me. I'm pretty sure it's me, but he is a very handsome man. Very handsome man. We're going to do a little walking and talking until I get home. Also, tonight I'm cooking my world-famous ziti. I'm going to have sausage, peppers, and tonight I'm throwing shrimp in that. And remember what I said, I'm not calling nobody a douchebag. Nobody. Him, maybe him. Maybe him. No, I didn't. All right. Guys, this is Saks Fifth Avenue. The very first time I went in there, the guy goes, can I help you? I went, oh boy. Can I help you? What do we got going here? Hey, Red. All right. Is she smiling or is she acting like she don't see me? No, neither one. All right. I'm always amazed at the women who pretend they're not staring at me. Do you guys want to see what a $250,000 Lamborghini truck looks like? You would never know. It looks like an SUV. That's a Lambo. That's a Lamborghini. Remember what I said to you earlier? By the way, if you're just tuning in now, Usher was on my channel earlier. You could see Usher on my damn channel. He was in a drop-top Bentley. I defy, it was right when I went live, so it's in the first 2 minutes of this live. Sunshine knows Usher. Sunshine, go back. Joe C knows Usher. Rev don't know who Usher is. Rev thinks Usher's the guy that seats you at your pew. Usher, the singer, guy's in a damn Lambo truck. That's a very, very, very rich person right there. Lamborghini. I have said forever, if you're in New York and a really nice car drops by, I've seen Wesley Snipes, Ice-T, Tracy Morgan, I don't know how many times, Queen Latifah. Now I always say she's on my show, blah, 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 but seriously, Queen Latifah. Because a lot of these celebrities pretend they don't want to, but of course they want to be seen. You see a convertible, really, now it could just be a damn dentist with a lot of money. But typically I look in. One time, my best sighting ever was in front of McDonald's one night. And there's this Rolls Royce Phantom. Beautiful, big, white Rolls Royce. Like a Corniche or something. Just this huge, big bodied. And I went, wow, they're rich, whoever that is. And I walked by. Look at this guy. Holy smokes. And I walked by. I think I'm 60 years old now. I think I'm starting to like guys. That guy was hot. First Atlas was hot, and now this guy is hot. I don't know what I'm going to tell my 10 girlfriends. They're going to be upset. Except Bria. She's a little freaky, so she's cool with it. Anyways, I see this beautiful Rolls Royce sitting in front of McDonald's on 56 and 8. And I walk by, and there's a little girl in the back. And you can see her whole face lit up because she's got her face buried in an iPad. And she's this beautiful little African-American girl. Her face looks blue, like a blue because of the iPad light on her face. And I look in, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce and Blue Ivy. That's a fact. I lost my damn mind. I wanted to knock on that damn window. I didn't, but I wanted to knock on that damn window. Look at these guys. They're all filming. This is a guy with a tour. He's actually giving a tour. See, they all have the headset on. My tour doesn't have headsets. But he's got a microphone around his neck. And he's explaining to them. And I've given this same tour a bunch of times. Do you see the gold statues? Each one is different. Each one has writing next to it. These were very important things back in the 1700s, 1800s. That first one is salt. You can see the word salt written right there. Salt. This one is wheat. See, wheat, you know how important wheat was? Of course, wool. Over here was cotton, fish, coal, tobacco was huge. This is a dude, there was no trains and airplanes, it was all boats. So there's your boat guy. And over here, sugar. These were the backbone of life. And it's just these wonderful statues out in front of here. Should I go join this group and just walk around? There's nothing worse. What's up, player? Yeah, I'm YouTube. I'm Boogie Bob. What's your name?
My name is Kevin.
Can you say hi to my guys?
Hey,
look, it's
everyone.
Kevin. Hey, Kevin. What's happening?
Nice to meet you. Finally.
What's your name?
Kevin.
Do you do a YouTube as well?
No, but my mother and my dad in Orlando, they love watch every day.
They watch the Boogie Bob show?
All the time.
Kevin, say hi to your family right now, bro.
You're Phil. Hey, how are you?
Kevin, do you live in New York?
Sheepshead Bay. Yeah.
Look at how handsome
right
Kevin
here.
is. What the heck? Kevin, I'm so glad to meet you, man. I hope that I don't let your family down by some of my crappy tours. We just did St. Patrick's. It was really beautiful. So it'll be up. I think it goes up as soon as I go off in the next 20 minutes. It'll go up.
Everyone is incredible.
Kevin, thank you, man. Do you have a message for your family?
Yes, we just came back from a great trip to Atlanta today. From Atlanta.
How was the weather in Atlanta?
It was really nice. It was warm. It wasn't quite like Florida warm, but it was a little more humid than we are here.
All right.
Yeah, it was very
Wait
good.
a minute, you just came back today and you still out here running around in New York?
I came back, LaGuardia, got my car and brought the lady out for a stroll. Yeah.
Look at this guy. That's a keeper right there, bro. I come back from Atlanta. I just want to lay down. I don't do that.
Where are you going today? Where are you
I'm just right now taking him I just left one of my precious viewers, puppy passed away, so we went and lit a candle in St. Patrick's. And now I'm walking home. I live on 48th, right down the block.
Okay.
And I'm just going to take him through. If you ain't going nowhere, come with me. You ain't got nothing going on. But so where's your lady at?
I don't want to leave her hanging out. You see there in the corner? I told her, hey.
In the blue jeans over there?
You see it leaning up against the wall? Yeah, the blue jeans. Yeah, that's her over there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm waving.
Yeah.
Oh, she don't see me.
I'll tell her you said hi.
But dude, shout her out, because y'all going to watch this later.
Yes, we're going to watch it. Shalik.
Hey, you're in Sheep's.
You're right over there.
Shalik?
Shalik is her name.
Oh, how beautiful. Shalik and Kevin.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
that's
then
amazing.
The parents, Veronica and Phil, my sister Janine, and again, love watching you in our
I hope that they have a good time. It's Boogie Bob. Look me up and watch the show
course,
today
yeah.
because it's going to be great.
Boogie Bob,
Kevin,
thank you so
tell
much.
Shalik I said hi. I hope you guys. You need to get some rest, Playboy.
Can I do a quick picture with you?
You
Is
can
that
do
all right?
anything you want. What? Come
Everyone,
on.
he is a
I'm
New York icon.
I'm not nothing great. But
New
look,
York
Kevin,
icon.
trust me, Kevin. I'm nothing great. Hey, hold on. Let me see where I'm at.
Okay, let me get this too.
There we go. There we go. Okay, then I look at you. I can
Okay, let's look at this one.
God, I look old. One more.
You mean wise?
Yeah, I look wise. I look very, very old and wise. Rip Van Winkle looks wise. Guys, that's Kevin. Kevin, you made my day. I've been having a rough day, and that was so nice of you. Thank you,
I
brother.
hope it gets better.
It always gets better when someone's nice. And Kevin, have a good time. What are you and Shalik going to do right now?
You know what? We're just going to walk around. I think we're going to head down by Central Park. The weather is warm, you know, just see some greenery.
That'll be wonderful. Right down the block.
Yeah.
Sheep's Head Bay. Wow.
You know what? Do you come down to Sheep's Head Bay?
I haven't, but I've always wanted to. Don't tell me to come.
Come down to Sheep's
Listen.
Head Bay. Walk down Emmons. If you're going to come down there, if you put it out there, find you dinner on me.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I'll see you at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Kevin, God bless you. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Guys, that's Kevin. Kevin and his beautiful girlfriend, Shalik, and his, I'm so bad with names, I'm sorry, his family in Florida. He's from Sheep's Head Bay. And now he's going to buy me, I want 5 lobsters in Sheep's Head Bay. I love lots of lobsters. Plus, I always need to take a couple home for, that was very sweet and very nice. Guys, you want to see a monk steal from someone? This is a monk stealing. Now, the guy, he got a bracelet and he got a sticker and then he signed the book. And now here's where the tip comes. Look. Oh, this guy's like, no, I'm not giving you that. I think he's going to give him something anyways. It's a, look, he's giving him the sticker back. He's giving him the sticker back. 40. He's giving him $40. I tried to warn him. He gave him 5. He gave him 5. The monk is going to rob you blind, folks. Please, I want everyone to get money. Please don't give the monk money. I'll tell you what happened now. The monk has a book. He has a handful of really crappy necklaces and stickers and bracelets. He's going to walk up, act like he's your little buddy. You want to help people. So you say, oh, wait, look, he's going to, this guy knows. He's going to hit every single person. Hi. Look, now the poor guy in the white. This poor guy's falling for it now. Look at this nice man in the white walking by. Oh, I give you a bracelet. Here's a bracelet. And then he's going to hand him the book. The book has a pen in it. Now he's going to sign his name on it. But there's also a name. The name of the other people. And they all say $50, $40, $30. Now watch this poor guy. He's just walking by. He's going to the Louis Vuitton store. He's coming from the Louis Vuitton store. The monk says it's for Buddha. I'm going to build a temple for Buddha. He ain't building nothing. He lives in Queens. And he's building rent money. So now the guy is like shaking his head like, what do you mean? Come on, man, give me $40. Give him his sticker back. He has you sign it. Now you're con. He's like, nah, bro, I don't want it. No, please. This guy escaped. Now he takes the bracelet back. He took the bracelet back. I should walk by and show you how it works. If I'm a tourist, la la la. Well, I wonder what's going on. Hey, buddy. Oh no, he didn't fall for it. I've done it on film about 80 times. They come up and I play street code. What? Okay, guys, we got something cool going on here. It's Skims. Skims is owned by Kim Kardashian. If she's here, I'm going to get her number. That's a fact. Look at, they've got Skims. It's a Skims pop-up shop. The problem is, look at the line. Look at her. She likes Kim Kardashian, you know that. Hey, what's up, Playboy? How you living? All right, so here's the line for Skims. I think you It's a pop-up shop. I'm not sure. By the way, Skims is like a girdle. I could really use some men's Skims. You put it on, it hides all the rolls and the marks, and Skims. And they even got the sign. There's the Skims sign. And people still waving at me. I'd like to, I think. Would you guys like to go into the Skims store? Oh, see, I was going to enter here where she did, but the line is still around this corner here. There's the line. Look, here's the Skims line. Oh. There's the Skims line. Oh, it's not that bad. I don't know. Do we want to go to the Skims? Do we want to meet Kim Kardashian and fall in love and I can be the stepdad to her 12 kids? I think it sounds like a plan. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. First of all, I don't have enough battery. But if I was doing it, I would get in line like these guys here. I love to watch the skaters. He was the skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy. We fell in love," and something. I always like to say who's going to fall first. It's that lady in the blue tank top. Ain't no way she's going to, her right there. Ain't no way she making it around the bend. Nope. Oh, there she goes. Nope. The little girl on the wall just fell, but she ain't. Come on. Give her an A for effort. Or is it E for effort? Oh, little one right there fell. I was pulling for you. She did a double whammy. She's got the stroller. If you can't skate, get the stroller. Guys, this is Rockefeller Center. This is the famous statue of Prometheus. And there's Rockefeller Center. And right about there is Saturday Night Live. It's not that high up. The reason I know is because one year I was out here for the Christmas tree lighting, and Keenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live was sticking his head out the window. They were doing a skit and he was waving. I really wanted to meet Kim Kardashian and fall in love, but I can't, guys. I'm sorry. I don't got the battery capacity. If I knew Kim was in there for sure, yeah, we would. I would actually make love and film it. If you guys were interested, it would probably be pretty gross. I mean, she would be pretty cool, but me, no. I don't think you want to see that. Me and her together, no thanks. I think you'd puke. Hi, are you Kim Kardashian? Yes, I am. Hi, I'm Boogie Bob. I'm a 60-year-old guy with nothing. I'm pretty funny and I'm old. Got all my hair and most of my teeth, or some of my teeth. What do you think? We should get drinks? I don't think she'd say yes. I mean, I'm pretty cute, but come on. Come on, bro. Kim K? No. Chloe? Maybe. Courtney? Of course, yes. And their brother Rob? Absolutely. But Kim, I don't think I got a shot with Kim. Guys, I do this every time I come here. Some of you are going to get tired of it. I know. This is very, very dangerous. Most people have no idea. A couple 100,000 people come through here on the weekend. It's a very small curve, right? You have to keep an eye on the people that get near it. They don't understand that this curve is an optical illusion. It looks like it's flat, but look at this. People stand here, and then they step right here, and then they roll their ankle, and they break their ankle right here. Both sides. Typically it's here because they want to see the roller rink, like this family walking off here. Keep watching. They don't realize, they don't understand because it's a really small curve. And they just step off and they roll it. Can't tell you. One of my subscribers broke his leg horribly here, had to be taken away in an ambulance. But I had actually told him about it 2 weeks before to be careful when he comes here. And you just don't know. I've rolled my ankle on this a couple times. Guys, this is where the Christmas tree for Rockefeller Center goes. You don't believe me? Don't believe me, just watch. Christmas tree, Rockefeller Center. Goes right here. It's a big ass tree. Do not break your ankle down here, folks. Oh, look at this little one. Running all over the place. I've always had a lot of luck with the Nutcracker girls out here. I had my nuts cracked a couple times, but that was back in college. The guy that's out here has a beard and a mustache, a handlebar mustache. Look at her. She got medals on. Girl, you cute. I like a lady in uniform. What's the pink one for?
Which one?
The pink one.
The pink one is for togetherness.
You pass A+. Look at the little one. Okay, I hate to have the little one come up and interrupt me while I'm kicking game at the shorty. I had her right where I wanted. The little one, I can't out cute a little kid. Look at this. How cute is this? By the way, guys, this is FAO Sports. She said that she's still looking at me. The pink one's for togetherness. All right. Look at this. FAO Sports is the most famous toy store in America. Period. Maybe in the world. Look at these cute little ice cream cones. How cute is that? It's a little fur ice cream cone. He was a skater boy. He said, see you later, boy. Let's find Al Roker. Where's Al Roker when you want him? So this is the Today Show. And they had the Today Show concerts right out here. I saw Smashing Pumpkins, Justin Bieber. They used to have concerts out here all the time. All the time. All right, we're just walking home now. I got nothing special on the agenda. If you get tired in New York and there's nowhere to sit, this is a standpipe. You sit down right there. It's made perfect for your ass. Sit right there. And no one's going to care. Sit right there. The ones down in the village all have metal spikes sticking up. You can't sit on a metal spike. It's not good. Now, I did say it's the most famous toy store, but it's also very expensive. Some of the stuff is middle of the road, but if you want this beautiful kangaroo, look at this. You ain't getting this at Toys R Us. You ain't getting this at Kmart, JCPenney. Look at that thing. That's at least $500. I think the zebra was $2,800. I can't remember for sure. That's rich folks on the Upper East Side. Would you like to come to my birthday party? Mother says it's quite delightful. Yeah, that's the kid who gets that. My birthday party was a G.I. Joe and a cupcake in the corner. You want to come to my party? Sure, where is it? It's in my garage. It's a unicorn. Beautiful. They have a lot of really cool stuff in here. Very, very cool. Very good. This is a unicorn window. Look at the dragon. That's Puff, the magic dragon. And if you're really rich, you want to be Harry Potter, you got the whole deal right there. All right. Comes with Prada shoes. Okay, so you're in New York. What's this thing? What is it? It's a standpipe. You could call it a sit pipe. Sit right there. Sit your ass right there. You could sit there all day. No one's going to say nothing. That's a Boogie Bob exclusive. So you come to New York and you want to meet some celebrities. Yeah, Bob, but it's such a big city. Where could I possibly be guaranteed to meet celebrities? Right here. NBC Studios. I've met hundreds. Anytime my friends are here, we have a contest. I say you're going to meet 3 celebrities. The last time a guy met Shaquille O'Neal and Ralphie May. He was a very, very large comic. He died. And then the last one was Lou Ferrigno, who was the Incredible Hulk. Now, those were just in Hell's Kitchen. But if you don't have them running around in Hell's Kitchen, boom, right here. By the way, FAO Sports right there. This teddy bear will set you back at least $800, I'm sure. Now you can get the bootleg ones on TV for about $1.50, but they're not going to be nice like this one. How about an Oreo cookie? A big ass Oreo cookie pillow. These are Sour Patch Kids. Did you guys hear about how I made $150,000 for the Naked Cowboy? The Sour Patch store downtown, it's a real store, downtown, it's a huge store, had the, I'd love to put that one up, Rev, if you're in here. I'd love to put that one up. The Sour Patch store. They had a Sour Patch gummy bear, life-size, of Naked Cowboy in the front window. And I thought it was copyright infringement. I got a hold of him, his lawyer sued them, and they broke them off. It's either $125 or $150, I can't remember. Which is why, if you see Naked Cowboy and me in Times Square, he's always stuffing money in my pockets. He offered me 10%. I said, no, thank you. And instead, he decides to shove, you know, 5s and 10s in my pockets every time he sees me. That's facts. So if you do come here, right here is the NBC Studios. It's the only entrance. There's one on the other side, but it's the only entrance they use. A car will pull up here. This car is pulling up for these guys. Look at this. That's an Uber. The good old days are gone. No yellow cab. It's an Uber. You're going to help them into the Uber. You come right here. You line up. The last time I was here, I saw Issa Rae. Issa Rae came out. But it's the Fallon is still here. He has the Tonight Show or the Night Show, whatever one it is. I'll show you that in a second. But all the people who are going to be on the news or the soap opera or anything to do with this. I met Roseanne Arnold here with Tom Arnold. They treated me like trash. John Lithgow, Stallone. They're always coming in. If you come and it's going to be Saturday Night Live, let's say the host is Kim Kardashian. I came here when Kim Kardashian was here. I couldn't see her because there was 4 million people out here. Elon Musk, same thing. I was convinced Elon Musk was going to give me a Tesla. He did not. I did not get a Tesla from Elon Musk. But when it is, Saturday Night Live is a very small studio. It only holds 100 and something people. It's very tiny. So they'll literally be, the tickets are free, by the way. But there'll be people sitting in lawn chairs here, sometimes 3-4 days, depending on who it is. If it's Justin Bieber, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, any of those, there'll be a line out here all the way down the block. That's facts. We're just walking. I hope you guys had a good time. Remember that we went there for Kevin Butler. Want to celebrate him in the memory of his beautiful pooch. Tomorrow, I asked him to send me a picture. Did not get a picture in time. But tomorrow I'll have a picture right there on my screen. And we will be happy to, if he wants, share that with him. I'm going to show you some cool stuff on the way home. I've got about 8 more tricks up my sleeve. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more tricks up my sleeve. Guys, this is very famous. The Magnolia Bakery. Right here. At any time, there could be a line out here with 55 people standing in it. Never 54, it's always 55. But they're famous for their red velvet cupcakes and their red velvet cakes. They're in line. Here's a line over here. I wanted to show you what it looks like inside, but there's people lined up here. So you see it's not very big. It's the Magnolia. What I don't want to do is be one of those YouTubers who walks up and puts the shit right in their face. Like this is someone's face. Hi, how are you? How's it going, sir? Would you like to? I don't like to do that. Today I'm going to buy everybody in here a fake Louis bag. Buying everybody here a fake Louis bag. Right over there. There's at least 8,000 fake Louis bags. Back in the day, they wouldn't have that because the police can actually come and confiscate it from you. And these guys, even though they're selling copyrighted bags, they're still out here trying to make a living, and they have to pay for these bags out of their pocket. And then when the cops come and take it, it's horrible because they lose everything. This woman's out here just trying to sell stuff for her family. I just want to see this piece of art up here. New York is known as the Big Apple. And every now and then you'll see a big ass apple. And here's one here. And the name of this piece is called the Big Ass Apple. Okay, I made that up. I don't know what it's called. But it's a big ass apple. Sorry. It is a La Grande Manzana. It's a La Grande Manzana. These are the huge buildings. There's three. They're like triplets. 1, 2, and 3. Time Warner, Chase. These are the 3 skyscrapers. They look identical, and they all have fountains out here. See, if I was a real tour guide, I'd tell you, this was built in 1967 by a Pierre Lafayette. He was an English architect who designed in the modern eco style. I don't know all that shit. I'm just going to say there's a building. Right there's a building, and there's another building. And look at there's a building. 3 buildings. And they're not called buildings, they're called buildings. You want Louis? I got you. Coach, Christian Dior, Supreme. Guys, they're going to tell you 120. The price is 60. I'm just telling you. I ain't trying to block his blessing, but I'm trying to help you out. You want a Louis bag? No problem. You want a Louis bag? No problem. But he says 120. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get it for 60. You think he's gonna say, if you said how much is it, you think he's gonna say, give me 60? No. He's got to try to make some money. He's going to say 120. Guys, these are the halal guys. This is the Adets Famous. They're actually the rivals of the halal guys. But halal food is from the Middle East, Mediterranean, chicken, lamb, beef. They cut them off the shawarmas. That's the rotisserie beef or lamb right there. And he's just gonna cut it, and he's gonna bag you up. It used to be only cash, but then they started getting robbed out here, bro. There's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a day at this location. That's fact. Now, many of them are Muslims, so they'll have their prayer rugs, and they'll come right over here and they'll pray 6 times a day. Anyways, the food, if you could smell how good it smells right now, it would drive you crazy. It's insane. Now, this guy over here, he don't have a line. You know why? Because he's cooking food for them. Look at how much chicken he got going right there, folks. He's going to sit there and cook chicken. When they get too full with money or need supplies, a van like that one will pull up right here, and they'll load it in. The guys got guns. They'll load it in with cash and more chicken and lamb. These things sell out every day. They also do not get to work here for free. They got to pay the city like $1 million. They ain't working here for free. They got to pay the city. So he's cooking. And they've got rice, lamb. So you're saying, well, Bob, is it good? I don't know. You tell me. Let's take a look at the line. This is Sunday. This isn't even a busy day. This is a mediocre day. This line sometimes is an hour and a half long to get in. I'm sure longer. It's crazy when you see it snowing out here. Look at these guys. Do you think it's good? You think it's good? Come on, player. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. This is where I meet a lot of my ladies. Hey girl, what you doing? Oh, shawarma, like her. Hi ma'am, what are you doing right now? No? Okay, it didn't work with her, but most of them it works with. We got sailors. The sailor said, Brandy, she a fine girl. What a good wife she would be. But the love, something my lady is the sea. Right now, guys, we're on 48th Street. This is my street. This is the heart of New York. This is the greatest street on the planet. Sylvester Stallone, Tony Orlando, knocked 3 times on the ceiling. All Hell's Kitchen residents. We're not in Hell's Kitchen yet, but we're headed there. It's all my guys. This is my block. Tupac was shot on this block, and I'm going to take you there in a second. Also, do you remember Captain Sully Sullenberg? He was in the flight that crashed into the Hudson, saving hundreds of lives. Landed on 48th Street. Now in the water, but parallel with 48th Street. It's a very magical street. And probably my least favorite thing about 48th Street, Fox News. That's where they all are. That's the news that tells the truth. Okay. Oh, puke. All right. I'm just walking. Hey guys, tonight I'm cooking my ziti. By the way, now that I got nothing going on over here, Pineapple, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you so much. Valerie, I love you. You already know that. Karina's here. Why didn't no one tell me Karina was here? I would have wore a better shirt. Rev Dog's in the house. What's up, Rev? Joe Hernandez is here. I'm trying to engage the audience. I got a letter last night from a viewer that said, Boogie Bob, I love your show, but you don't engage the audience because you're a douchebag. And I thought it was a little harsh, to be honest with you. It hurt my feelings. But I said, why not? Why not engage the audience? They said, Boogie Bob, you're a player. Just because you're this handsome, young, super good-looking guy in New York City who's a player doesn't mean that your viewers are beneath you. And he was right. He was right. Some of you are beneath me. A couple, 2 or 3 of you are beneath. But for most of them, we're right. Okay, should I tell the story now about Jason Bateman? Jason Bateman is one of the biggest directors right now in Hollywood. Huge. He could do anything he wants. You probably know him from his hit show called Ozark. One of the best shows on Netflix ever. You know him from movies like Horrible Bosses, Always Raining in Philadelphia or something like that. I don't know. It's a huge A-list movie star. Well, I used to be a bathroom attendant at Planet Hollywood in either 93 or 94. And he came into my bathroom. Now, he was not well known. His sister was on a TV show. Okay, what? What are we doing here, girl? You better pull that dress down. There you go. All right, this is for Joe Hernandez. I'm not saying nothing. Girl, you won't get me in trouble. I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? His sister was on a TV show called Family Ties with Michael J. Fox. Her name was Justine Bateman. Beautiful girl. She was the it girl in Hollywood. And on all those magazines like Tiger Beat and all those. And by the way, this is Hard Rock. This is my account right here. It looks like they got an event. Looks like they might have an event and they ain't called me up. I gotta talk to these guys. Give me 1 second. All these guys love me. I have a business inside of this Hard Rock right here. I'm gonna say hi to my guy in a second, because if I walk by and don't say hi, you're gonna be upset. By the way, Alicia Keys' dress is no longer here. Alicia Keys, who went to high school right on this street with my ex-wife, grew up right in this neighborhood. Her dress is no longer there. They've replaced it with someone else's dress. What's poppin', Playboy? How you living, G? You got any events tonight? My ladies love you, bruh. What do you got going?
Nothing much, man.
Listen, the first time I met you, I walked by. I said, "I'm gonna get this account."
Exactly.
Did I get this account?
Got it, and he's killing it.
Do they like me up in here?
Love him. Every event is his.
Did you see Martha Stewart?
I did see her.
81 years old. Shorty looked good too, right? Woo! I tried to get her my digits, but I didn't. I couldn't.
She's using some good moisturizer.
She ain't playing around. They got rid of the Alicia Keys dress, and they replaced it with this. This is Janet Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. I'm nasty. So, right here was Alicia Keys' dress that she wore to the Grammys. And Janet Jackson has a world tour going on right now, so they're rotating stuff out, and they have this here. I'm going to show you a couple pieces before we go. Some of you have never been in here before, and since this is my location, I'm a big shot here. I'm like a big shot. If you didn't get a chance to see Martha Stewart, you could see her on my show just last week. I had her on my show. Hey, how you feeling, man? Good to see you as well.
Thank you.
Every time I come in, I gotta see Beyonce.
That's right.
Come on. So I'm a big shot here. There's Beyonce. Here's her dress. Look at that. How Beyonce was in that thing, bruh. What? And if you like Jigga, Jay-Z's right here. And Gucci. Got Bay. They're Bay in there. Did you see Rihanna's boots right here? Rihanna's boots are right here, next to Lady Gaga's, right? Here.
No way.
That's my shorty. Come on, what are you talking about? Rihanna's boots, and then Lady Gaga. I don't know if you care about that. I feel you. And Janet Jackson's dress is right there. Girl, walk right by Rihanna's boots. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We got a lot to see. The Boogie Bob tour ain't over. There's a lot of people who say I'm the best in the business. Those are mostly family members who I pay to say that. Most of them I pay to say that. We're still moving. Next week,